This podcast is about knowing what you are capable of. And it ties in nicely with kind of looking at reducing self-doubt, increasing someone's motivation and confidence, and stepping over that comfort zone, stepping into the unknown. Because sometimes we've got these challenges and goals, but we never really get past a certain point in our life where we're able to have the tools and resources to go beyond knowing what we're capable of, quite simply. For example, when I was 17 and I was awaiting kind of joining the Royal Marines, do you really think that I was confident and motivated? No, but the tools and resources I had was the experience that my grandfather had, because he was the only one out of my family that really joined the military. So sitting down for hours on end, days and weeks, picking his brain, and I summarised everything he said. Every single day I wrote something down and took with me on my journey everything he said, and every day I read that. And just one thing that springs to mind, there were many things that I wrote down, and things that got me through that challenge was nobody around you is a Superman. Nobody before you that's done the same thing you're going for is a Superman. So if we correlate that to your journey, your wants and desires, somebody somewhere has done what you want. So that in itself should be enough to motivate you. The other thing is having the tools and resources to do it. So if we think of a pyramid, and you may or may not have heard this in other podcasts, but the top of that pyramid or triangle is your goals, your aspirations. It's the highest point to reach. However, you can reach goals every single day. It's just how high your expectations are. So therefore, if you've got a bank of tools and resources right at the base of the pyramid, which is the largest amount, having the correct information, the correct guidance and support, then you're well on your way. And going back to the word self-doubt, it's quite harsh, that word, those words, but I feel that over the years we've become less and less resilient. If you remember, I can only speak on behalf of England, for example. Such a great country of old, and now look at it. We've got a country divided for many reasons, but so much self-doubt in itself, less resilient, feeling that the world's going to end just because of Brexit, for example. But on an individual level, people feeling that they're not good enough, or the situation is not good enough. So if we break this down to kind of areas that we look at, i.e. corporate well-being, aches, pains, discomfort, fitness, weight loss, the situation's the same. If you're a business leader, not trusting or not knowing what your company is capable of in that respect of getting your employees healthy so that your bottom line can improve and your return on investment and productivity levels, then we are the answer. We are the difference between other service providers. Because first and foremost, we've got a bank of consultants that can charge companies £100,000 a year, for example, to be their individual consultant for their individual company. But we've taken a step forward in the respect that doing the coaching programs online, we can reach more companies, more employees, and help more people, and charge them less, a lot less. And that's just one of our differences, because we want to reach a wider audience and help more people. On a similar vein, business owners, maybe their self-doubt is of starting a corporate wellness program is because they don't really want to put a business case in for that, thinking, having to work out all the figures. Well, health is wealth, isn't it? So, and we cross the barrier of ensuring that business owners shouldn't have to go to a stakeholder to put their bid in for starting a program, because we don't charge anything like what other companies charge, and it's a very minimum. We don't feel that should be a barrier. And time, it's online, be accessed at any time. Technology is the way forward. On a rehab perspective, we've got aches, pains, discomfort. We have a number of stories where we've helped people get from A to B. People that have been told that they'll never run, walk, play their sport again, and we've overcome that purely because we get people through the change model in their current situation, breaking down the barriers that they're put in front of themselves or that other people have put in front of them. Weight loss, and fitness. People are confused. They're Googling their answers. Stop that and listen to us. We have a wealth of experience in all those areas. Getting to your goal. Looking at where you're at now, what you've tried before, and what you're not doing, which is the answer towards your individual success. Some people's goals are too big. Your goal is our goal. However, we break it down into short-term goals rather than most people have a long-term goal, trying to get there as quick as possible. And because they don't, in a short space of time, because people want that fast fix, they don't get there quick enough, they give up and they blame it on the actual program. So we break all that down. But we get people to challenge themselves, become accountable. So there will be videos and podcasts on our difference and listing them all, but our extensive experience at a specialist level and the similarities between military and boardrooms, for example, and quite simply leading the way. The qualities that are embedded in the Royal Marines, which is a lot of our background, especially mine as the owner and leader of Lambert Wellbeing, is the Marines' mindset and values, because we stop at nothing to get the results that we need for you as an individual, whatever your desires, or for you, your organisation, or your community and family. So as always, engage with us on all our platforms. Website lambertwellbeing.com. Email us at any time with any content requirements or any specific questions. info@lambertwellbeing.com. Subscribe and hit the notification bell on our YouTube channel, Lambert Wellbeing. Many thanks for listening. Have a great day or evening wherever you are.